Hi there and welcome to Looking Glass. Now Looking Glass does a whole bunch of really cool stuff with metrics, but the main thing I want to show you today are the three main features that we have that let you connect with your teams and let individuals act more naturally and chat with each other. So first one is the one-to-one. So in this case we're connected to Steph, who's our production manager, and she's just I'm at home and she's at the office and she's working away. We do a lot of work together where we kind of tap away, do things, we collaborate with live documents, all that sort of stuff. But if we're in the office, we'll appear at each other's door every so often, or we'll chat if we're sitting at the same desk and working through stuff in the boardroom. And it's a very casual sort of way of interacting, and that works really well for us as a pair. So in this case, we're using Looking Glass. I've connected with Steph, and Steph is at the office. Now you'll notice up here that this is our video, and you'll notice that's blurred. You may not be able to see that, but it is blurred. And you can see a little blue indicator down here, auto privacy. That means that our audio is not being transmitted either. And that's perfect because it means I can pick up the phone, I can do whatever, and Steph isn't bothered. Steph can't listen into my conversations, and the same thing's happening to her settings at the other end. If I, however, turn my attention to the Looking Glass device on my desk, you'll notice immediately I can talk to Steph and Steph can hear me. Steph does the same thing because we're used to chatting this way. And we have a chat. Hi Steph, how are you?
Hi.
Yeah, excellent. Good. Thanks for that. I'm just doing a little demo. I'll get back to you in a minute. So it's that simple, it really is. You'll notice after a few seconds that this will come up in automatic, again for us, because I'm not paying attention, and I blur out. And the same thing will happen for Steph, because she's stopped paying attention to Looking Glass as well. Very simple, very basic. The next thing I want to show, Steph, do you want to meet everyone back over in the shared room, please?
Sure.
So the next thing I want to show is our rooms. So we can have a bunch of folks in the same room. You notice we've got Steph just joined us. I just joined that same room, and we notice we've got a couple of empty desks, and everyone can hear me. They're all blurred out, so they're not paying attention, so I can't hear them, and can't hear each other. But Grant down here in the corner. Hi, Grant. Hey, there you are. So Grant can say hi. He can hear us now. And Steph, how you going, Steph?
Good.
Excellent. Now, we can, so that we're not bothering Grant or anyone else in this particular room, Steph and I can have a private chat. So Steph and I are now just chatting privately. We can just have a conversation. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
Good to see you again. And you notice that it's not bothering anyone else. Grant can have a chat to someone else, and then we can't hear him. And Steph, if you want to just take us back out of our private chat, then that little sidebar is finished, and Grant can hear us again. Hi, Grant. And as soon as Grant pays attention, he doesn't have to touch anything. He just looks at the app, and it wakes up. And you can also see Min in the background there. Now, Min has a device just behind him. So the third thing I want to show you is an office device where I might have a standard place that I sit in the office, and when I do, it might be nice for people to walk up to that desk and just say, hi Ian, hey, can I ask you a question if I'm at home, if I'm working at home. So in that sense, sometimes I might like to have a permanent connection to that part of our office. And so to do that, I can go into my office presence in here, and that'll just connect up immediately to that device behind Min. Now, Min can't see us because we're still in privacy mode. You see the little blue indicator down there. Min can't see us, he can't hear us. He can just see a blurred image, and that's all that he can see. But I can either override that because this is my presence in the office, so there's an assumed non-privacy in an open office to a certain extent, of course, and it all depends on your local business policy. So I could override that by tapping here. And now I can see Min, and because I'm paying attention to the device, I can say, hi Min, how are you? There you are. Good to see you. Thanks, mate. Thanks for helping. And that's it. Very simple. So those are the three main features of Looking Glass Workplace that we have, and we'd love to show you in person how all that works, or remotely. Give us a way.